Welcome everyone, it's Sherry Carroll for SimonsStamp.com with our latest card kit and reveal. We're stepping into fall and we have a great stamp set. This one's called Counting Blessings. It's a 4x6 and it features a really nice wheat arrangement for your imagery, and then it has many messages. So we have the Happy Thanksgiving, may it be blessed with friendship, family, and love, sending warm, heartfelt wishes from our home to yours, thankful for you, love and blessings on this Thanksgiving, grateful, and then finally to count you among my blessings. This set can be used for your placards or even your Thanksgiving cards to send to your loved ones. Not only do you get a 4x6 stamp set, but you also get a 3x4 stamp set, and this one's designed by Kathy Zelsky, and it has many of the words thanks as your main greeting, and then sub-greetings that are a gagillion, a million, for everything, so very much, for thinking of me, for being there, big, for your kindness and appreciation, can't say enough, heartfelt, lots of. And then there's a little tiny heart, and you can mix and match these with the stamp set to create a variety of cards. You'll also receive a set of 4 of our positively saturated ink cubes, and those come in sangria, cabbage, honey, and petunia. And if you haven't tried these before, this is a great way to get started on using your inks with your stamping and backgrounds. We've included these in this kit because we have this fantastic stencil set. There are 4 stencils in total, and it gives you this layering leaf, and it's called Red Maple. So you have an outline, and then you have some of these interior parts. And once you're done stenciling, you can make a creation such as this. And I've used 3 ink colors. So I have honey, sangria, and also the cabbage, and I've blended these in a little bit just to mix the colors. You'll also receive a die set that goes with the leaf, so it cuts out that exterior, gives you that small white border, so you can do your stenciling, then do your die cutting, and then place it onto a card. And not only do you get the leaf die cut, but it also comes with the word thanks. This is a 2-part die, so you have your letters and then also your outline. So you can die cut this and then place your letters onto the background shadow piece, but also the one with the letters gives you this really cool outline. So you could die cut this and then put it onto either some pattern paper or even some darker cardstock and cut out that background shadow to have a really interesting outline piece. Another item included in this kit is the Tim Holtz Distress Paint in Tarnished Brass, and this is a really beautiful gold. And before you use it, make sure your lid is tight and then give it a shake, and you can hear that little ball tap around. We're also including a paintbrush, and you can use the paint to accent parts of your stencil. So just layer your stencil over the top of your stenciling and then just add some of the paints to highlight in certain areas. And you can wash this off with soap and water. You can also just hand draw around the edges or just accent however you want. And I, of course, love to use this as a splatter ink. So I'll pour some out, add some water to it, and then tap onto my project just to create those gold highlights. Another great item that we're including in your kit is a small bottle of glossy accents. This dries clear and permanent. We're also including a Tim Holtz Distress Ranger Tinsel Glitter, and I'm going to open this up. This is super glittery, very shiny, and it's non-static. So you can add some glossy accents to certain areas of your project and then sprinkle it with the glitter. We have 10 double-sided sheets of Craft Consortium metal textures. These are 6x6 papers, and like I said, they're double-sided. These feature all sorts of textures on metal. So you see some that are diamond pattern and also that corrosion that you might see on certain metals. So this looks like rust, and then a nice rust distress look. Also another rippled metal with that distressing and patina. Here's a nice pink sheet that has all those colors of that corrosion. Some feature that green-blue patina, and then also the golden brown and the green. I do love the diamond pattern and also the grays. You can also stencil on top of those and add the colors of the inks through your stencil. And these are super easy to cut down and to add to your cards. There are so many types of this metal texture, and depending on what side that you use for your cards, I think you're going to love it. We're also including one sheet of the Tim Holtz Ideology Gold 6x9 metallic cardstock. This is super durable and great for die cutting and backing your cards. And finally, Rainforest 80-pound cardstock and Ivory 100-pound cardstock from Simon Says Stamp. And that's our card kit for November 2025 titled Give Thanks. I always love to see what everyone will do with their products, so up next I do have some inspiration from our designers. I used the red maple stencils and I created my colorful stencil on the front. I also used the die and backed that with a gold die cut piece. I attached the outside of the word thanks on top of my leaf, and I stenciled onto the background paper to add some of the colors from my foreground leaf to blend everything in. Tina Smith created 3 completely different cards using the stamps and stencils. She created the top card using the Counting Blessings stamp with her honey ink cube and then colored in the bow at the bottom and stamped Happy Thanksgiving right over the bundle. And for a clean and simple card, Heather Hoffman swiped her background with her ink cubes in sangria, honey, and cabbage, and then stamped the wheat and message over top in black. Before I go, I'd like to remind you of some of our free or discounted shipping. Valued subscribers have a chance each month to receive free USA shipping on a card kit subscription purchase. Simply log into your account and click Manage Subscriptions and add additional products to your subscription shipment so that the order is $100 US or more before 11 p.m. Eastern Time on the 15th of the month. International customers will receive $7.99 off their cost of shipping with no code required for existing subscribers. I do have some links for you below in the description box for ways of purchasing this kit, along with a link to our blog post with additional inspiration. That's it for our reveal, and as always, thanks so much for watching.
Hi there, I'm Heidi, Simon's mama and founder at simonsaysstamp.com. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like what you just saw, be sure to press the thumbs up and subscribe to see more great content.